on. Some technical difficulties. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but what is up? It's your girl, Little Miss Know-It-All, who knows nothing at all. It's Friday. It's High Day. If this is your first time listening to this podcast, welcome to Vibe with Me High Energy. On this podcast, your girl talks about anything and everything from raising your levels of consciousness, raising your vibration, raising your thoughts, your beliefs, changing those thoughts, changing those beliefs so that they can align with your highest intentions, okay? And tapping into your imagination so that you can be more creative, okay? And open yourself up to the abundance of this universe. Changing your mindset so that you can start thinking about things differently so that you can move differently. If you're watching this on my YouTube, hello. If you're listening, okay, over on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or whatever streaming platform you're listening to this on, all right, be sure to go to the Guiding Light Guru to watch the actual video of this podcast episode. So today I didn't really plan anything to talk about. I was just gonna kind of allow divine wisdom to flow through me and just, pick a few things to talk about. So what I have here are some lesson cards, and excuse the noise in the background, okay? Just embrace it because there's a lot going on back there, okay? And, it's just one of them days, all right? We all have those days where we don't always get a moment of silence to do the things that we need to do, but we get it done. Okay. So one of the first lessons I want to talk about today is discipline. Okay, because we all need discipline. And it's a little bit difficult to be disciplined when there's so many other things going on around you. And when I talk about discipline, I mean you can set your mind to accomplish something, okay? Anything, all right? First and foremost, for those of you not listening, in the back, all right? Those of you sitting way back there in the back, you can set your mind to accomplish anything with discipline, okay? Discipline means choosing, making a choice, okay, to do the things that you know you need to do that's going to push you forward, okay? So, for example, you want discipline in all areas of your life. Not some areas, not here, not there. You want to try your best to have it in every area. And so, when I speak about discipline, self-discipline, discipline financially, discipline in your relationships, okay? Discipline with your money, okay? All different types of discipline. Discipline, in your health, because you can have discipline in one area and then you lack discipline in another area. For example, you can have the discipline to go to a gym every day or work out every day, even if you're not in a gym, and then lack the discipline to eat healthy, because those two kind of go together if you want to be in a healthy lifestyle. So it's about aligning that discipline and creating discipline in all areas, all aspects, so that they can work together, okay? You may have discipline, saving money, okay? You got the saving part down, but at the same time, you're out here spending just as much as you're trying to save. And even if you're not touching that savings account, are the things that you're buying, do you really need it? Do you really need it at this moment in time, or can you save it for another time? That's all I'm saying. So it's that discipline, mental discipline, okay? The discipline to check yourself, to check your thoughts, to catch those thoughts that you're having. That type of discipline. That's all types of things that can be practiced, okay? So that's one of the things I want you to remember. I'm sure there's some episode somewhere back in the archives about discipline that you can go listen to. But I wanted you to be reminded of discipline today. Okay? Create some discipline in your life. Make a schedule. If your days are just running on and you don't know what you're doing with your days, all right, you ain't got no plan for yourself, you just wake up and go, sit down and be disciplined. Write a schedule. Write out everything you want to do in that day that allows you to be disciplined. Okay? For the people in the back, tap into it. The next thing I got is imagination. Okay? Now, a lot of people like to think that, you're cuckoo, you're crazy if you imagine some wild and outlandish things, but that is so far from the truth. Okay? We use our imagination as a creative aspect of the mind. Okay? Ooh, y'all wasn't ready for that one, so I'm gonna say it again. Use your imagination as a creative aspect of the mind. Okay? Because that's what it is. The things that you imagine for yourself, for your family, create those things. Create them. Bring them from this spiritual place into this physical realm. Okay? Because it can be created no matter what, the wildest thing. Okay? Maybe you want to create some cartoon movie. Okay? Maybe you want to write a book, do this, that, and the other. Whatever it is that you're imagining in this moment right now that you can do it with that discipline. And these things that I'm trying to get y'all to remember today, are things that I've always talked about in the past. But, sometimes, again, we forget. We forget about being disciplined in our everyday life, in our daily activities. We forget about using our imaginations and tapping into that so that we can be more creative and get more insight and get more intuitive and knowledge around what it is that we're trying to do with ourselves in our lives. So once you tap into that energy of creativity in your imagination, then things will become more easier. Okay? Things will become more funner for you, even because now you're doing things that you couldn't even imagine. You couldn't even thought you was gonna do. Okay? And the next thing I want you to remember, and all of this, all of this has like this purple or violet energy, which is a crown chakra energy, and that's at the top of your head. All right, the center at the top of your head. If you're watching this, I'm pointing at it in the video, but if you're listening, that's where it's at, your crown chakra. Okay, it's believed to either bring in divine wisdom, divine energy, and that's where it all flows in from, like source energy, God, the universe, the creator, infinite intelligence, whatever you refer to it as. That's where all of your ideas and creativity flows in from, like from the main source. All right, we're all connected to that source, so tap into that. Okay, get your crown chakra in alignment so that you can receive that which you seek. Okay, because you got to ask for it. So the next thing I want you to remember, all right, in your daily life is empathy. All right. I like to think that I'm a very empathetic individual, empathetic person, and I consider others when I do things. I always consider the other person's feelings, their opinions, and all of that. So it's basically just seeing both sides of a situation, because a lot of times and I'm gonna say we because I'm a part of that. I would never just point you out because I know who I am. All right, and so I'm gonna say we like to be selfish. We like to not care about what other people think, what other people are feeling. We only see what we want, things like that. So today I want to remind you to be a little bit more empathetic towards others and be more understanding, okay? Because everybody's not on the same level as you, and everybody's not on the same walk as you, and everybody's not on the same path as you or the same journey as you. So, with that being said, allow people to be, allow them to learn from their own mistakes, allow them to grow at their own pace, okay? It doesn't matter if you're growing faster than they are. It doesn't matter if you're learning more than they are. It doesn't matter about any of that. What matters is that you be willing to understand and respect that, okay? So what are the 3 things you're going to remember for today? You're going to remember daily discipline. What you can do daily. Think about it right now. Something you can do daily to discipline yourself to get you towards the goal you're trying to achieve. The next thing I want you to remember is to tap into your imagination, that crown chakra. Allow divine energy to flow through you and give you ideas. You know what I'm saying? Instead of always trying to manifest money and things of that sort, won't you manifest some ideas that's going to lead you toward that money that you desire, some opportunities that's going to lead you toward that money that you desire, okay? Tap into your imagination. There's some ideas in your brain, I'm sure, that you've been sitting on, and maybe even somebody else done came up with it by now since you've been sitting on it so long. So, but new things always flow in. And the last thing is empathy. All right. Know that everybody is not on the same journey as you. They're not on the same level of consciousness as you. And so you just have to be more empathetic towards others and understand that. All right. So that's all I got for this episode. Sometimes, like I said, you just have to be reminded of things. And these are those reminders. Discipline, imagination, and empathy for today. So thank you for listening to this podcast. Make sure you go follow me at The Guiding Light Guru on Instagram and follow me at Magical Beans on Instagram. You also can go watch this video of this episode on YouTube at The Guiding Light Guru. I thank you for rocking with me. I thank you. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. It's Friday. It's high day. And I hope that, you can add a little discipline into your life. Use that imagination just a little bit more than you've been using it lately. And, remember that, everybody ain't on the same path as you in this moment right now. So thank you. Have a beautiful day, And if it's raining where you're at, like it is where I'm at, go dance in the rain, all right? Don't let it put a damper in your plans. And remember to inhale the good shit and exhale the bullshit. Peace.